rhyming, same job as Dr. Seuss's. People only give to give back. That's recoupment. Always have their two hands.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Today, a good scrap in the AFC North between the Cleveland Browns and the Baltimore Ravens. Ball is teed up, and with the boots, the NFL postseason has officially begun. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Ravens take over first down 10 at their own 24-yard line.
On a quick. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's first and 10. First carry here for the rookie out of Penn State. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. It was Andre Cisco who hauled him down there.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Lamar now from the gun. Hits his running back. And this is going to get him right up near that first down, but he's marked short after a gain of 7, third down.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Flushed out of the pocket. He's caught. He's got Brown. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. Give him 13 on that play. And that'll be first down, Baltimore. New set of downs for him from the 46. First down, here's Lamar. Headed out right. Couldn't find a completion on first down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Lamar throwing again. He rolls to his right. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down. Markers reset, ball at the 37.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Lamar off to play fake. Escapes the pocket. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up first and goal.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end. You need to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down anyway.
This is Pierce running right. There's some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up.
A loss of 2.
Changing it up here, Jackson.
At the 7-yard line.
And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens finish up an excellent opening series. Here's Tyler Luke now on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Ravens will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Trevor Etienne to return this. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes first and 10. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You can throw beyond the sticks. Really create some indecision now defensively.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Firing quickly is Penix. Complete. He's taken down after reaching the 30. Making a stop that time, Kool-Aid McKinstry.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Throwing for the pistol, Penix. He's got Smith-Njigba for the catch. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Cleveland first down.
Gain of 12. And the Browns first down.
They give to Henry on the inside handoff. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Going to the ground again on first. He's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And that one's behind him. That's incomplete.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field, but in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Play number 7 on this drive, and they need 7 here on 3rd down. They'll air it out on 3rd. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. George Brooks comes up with it. And the Ravens get the football on the first turnover of the contest. Already in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Giving away possession with a pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left, obviously. Nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see things starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions. A touchdown here could really continue that momentum towards an early runaway.
Catch is made down the right sideline. This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line.
It's a gain of 33. That's good for a Baltimore first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson getting out to his left. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
And that's good for a few. It brings up 3rd down. Moving quickly, trying to get set. Jackson now on 3rd. Chased out to his right. And he's out of bounds before he could challenge for that marker. It's 4th down.
You know, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, and then you're looking for that first down marker. He found one of the 2, but the defense and that effort swarming after him denies the first down.
Whoops, knocks it through. It sails right through. A beautifully placed football.
How about that? He gets to add a field goal to his extra point. And 2 series in, he knows he's played a big role in this one.
On the return, this is Etienne. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. We've reached the end of one in this opening round of the AFC playoffs. It's the Ravens flying to an early lead. Back to the bank in just a moment. We're ready now for the second quarter. Browns in control of it. They're backed up deep on their own side for this possession. That's brought in by Calvin Ridley. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Only took him one play, Brock, and they have already made it to the 40-yard line. They send a tight end in motion. Now Penix off the play action. Rolling left, buying some time. He takes it himself. And on first down, only gets about a yard here. And the defender there to force him out.
Well, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running room. Just a little bit of room, just a little bit of air in the pocket. He found one of those two, but the defense swarms towards him and denies him the other.
This is Henry on second. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that game. That was Asante Samuel Jr. there on the tackle.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
About set. This is 3rd and 5. Penix here from the gun. He's got McBride complete. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And that gives the Browns a first. New set of downs for him from the 46.
And the Browns first down.
On first down, here's Penix. Hauled in again, it's McBride. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's good for a Cleveland first down.
First down. It's a gain of 10. First down.
Hits him on the out route. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Out of the gun, Henry. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
All set now, 1st and 10. A draw now, this is Henry. And they're going to be set up at the 11 after that play. It's a pickup of 11. And that gives the Browns a first.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine. And that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
They're going to run it. This is Trevor Etienne. And he gets a gain of 9, and that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. First down carry, got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Toss now to Henry. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Browns make it a one-score game before halftime. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. Here's Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Browns cut it to a field goal game. Ball is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Deontay Hardy to return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Deontay Hardy on return. The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Out of the gun. Here's Jackson. Pass into the hands of Dalton Kincaid. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
He gets it up to the 35, but this is short. 3rd down coming up.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains in next week.
Looking for his wide receiver there. So they're going to have to evaluate things now on 4th and short.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Going for it on their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a yard. 4th down, here's Jackson. He's got it to his running back. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page.
He's got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens grow their lead just before halftime. That one right down the middle. And the Ravens make it a 10-point ball game. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Pierce now on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive. Penix now on 1st down. Forced out to his right. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Only need about the length of the football, maybe a touch more on this 2nd and inches. From the shotgun, Penix. Throws a bullet down the left sideline. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left. No luck connecting with Jackson Smith and Jigba, but still plenty of options left on 3rd and short. Penix working from the gun. Down the field. He's got Pierce. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns making a 1-score game before halftime. Fairbairn now for the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Browns cut it to a field goal game. So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, as this one goes for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
This is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Looking to throw. This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. With this kick, we're back underway. A spot in the divisional round on the line. On the return, this is ETN. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. Third quarter starts with a run from Henry. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Running once more with Henry. Breaks the tackle. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. They manage 22 on the rip and a first down.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it. And that offense just put on display some teaching tape for it.
First down, and they go right back to it. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
That's a pretty good stop on first down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
They send the tight end in motion. They're going play fake with Penix. Throwing the out route complete. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
When you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. Without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness. Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the gun, a run for Henry. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. Offense in the hurry up here. First down, and they go back to Henry. And he's in. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns take the lead right away in half number 2. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Returning it from the 4. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
I should probably start a hit, boy, because I got all the hits, boy.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Finds the in route complete. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. Offense up to the line fast. Throwing now on first down. It's Jackson. Big strike here to Williams. He does it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens grab the lead on their first series of the half. That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens push their lead to 3. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. On the return, this is ETN. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And he showed some nice bursts on that run back, didn't he? Getting them all the way out to their own 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. The drive begins with Henry. Fights his way through a tackle. Good hit on the grounds here. That's going to be a 9-yard pickup as it's 2nd down.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. Another run for Henry. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
You know what I like about a 2nd and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a 1st down. You know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Flying down the middle of Henry. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Hey, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. They go play action. Here's Penix. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Trying to find Trey McBride. And that brings up 4th and long.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. That force, that contact, separated man from ball.
4th down and 9, and look at this. The offense is still out there. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Fourth down and 9, and look at this. The offense is still out there. He'll throw it. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
And disaster averting. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. Dalton Kincaid, the intended target there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
Buys time, rolling right. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
This will be grabbed at the 5. PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Browns take a 4-point lead. So after giving up the punt return score, Brock, let's see if they can answer on a different type of return. Fields this one at the 3. This makes it up to the 25.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. From the gun, Jackson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
Brings up second down.
One quarter to go, Brock, and we'll see who can earn the wild card win. The Ravens with it, facing the potential end of their postseason as they trail. So after the sack, quite the situation they find themselves in. Here comes second and 22. Lamar off the play fake. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Jackson now, third and long. It's on target to Williams. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done.
And the Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 44.
Thrown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down. Offense to the line fast. Now here's Lamar. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Dalton Kincaid, the intended target. And things look tougher now with third and long. Third and long for him here. Escapes the pocket. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up fourth down.
Well, partner, I think this defense had enough. This QB has been getting out of the pocket and doing damage with his legs, but not this time. Great pursuit, great effort, and they're able to wrap him up for the sack.
Well, best of luck here. It's fourth and a considerable distance. Desperation time here. Trying for the deep ball. That was first real mistake. That's intercepted. Picked off by Andre Sisco. And the Browns return the interception almost to midfield before the tackle's made.
As an offense, you never want to play this game in a state of desperation. That's what so much of that felt like. Forcing you to go for it, forcing you to pass. I think forcing the quarterback to get rid of it and take a chance, that was just less than ideal all the way around.
Henry gets it here to start the drive. Only 2 yards, and it brings up second and 8.
So this offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's second and 8. Key stop defensively, Brock. Gonna need more of those as they trail by a score. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, you even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Let's go.
Firing quickly is Penix. Complete. And that is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be fourth down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much at training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field. Keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
Ball at the 33 for first down. They run. Here's Henry. And he works it inside the 30. That's a gain of 7. Good run. Gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Browns up by 4. Second and 3 now. They'll give this up the middle to ETN. And they get him for a loss. That's a big one, Brock, and might see them burn a timeout. Now just 4 seconds after our 2-minute warning, we've got another pause. Timeout taken by the defense.
These stops, they don't always make the end-of-game highlight reels, but they absolutely should. The coaches and players know it. Offenses are always counting on yards on that type of run. And anytime it results in a loss, it could be a potential drive killer.
They're down at 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive. Back to throw it. That's on target to Pierce. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
I don't care how good a secondary you are, how loaded you are with talent, when you've got time to allow a receiver to work from one side of the field all the way to the other versus zone coverage, well, you're going to make a defense pay.
They'll run, ETN. And he's able to fight this down to the 2. Give him 7 on the play, and now they have 2nd and goal.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal. ETN again. And he punches this one in. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns parlay the interception into points. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Dalton Kincaid, the intended target. And now they face 2nd down. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
He got a major fistful of jersey on that play, and it's going to end up costing him. Their work doubly as difficult now after that holding call. It's 2nd and 20.
Hey, Ozzie, get up!
Lamar now from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he's short of the 1st after a mile gain.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Let's see what they went with on 3rd down. Looking to throw it. On the move, headed right. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. You don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window, Don't risk yet another interception.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Trying to push deep downfield. And again, they drop the interception. This time it's a good thing, though. Much better field position without it, thanks to the turnover on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate said, you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
So the Browns will take this win home with them. And you never want to count out those wild card teams once the postseason begins, right? We've seen a few go on magical runs before, and they've officially begun theirs here, fighting their way to next week's divisional round games. With Brock Ewart and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's a well-earned win for the Browns as we say so long from Baltimore.
Your blades are sharpened with precision, flashing your favorite point of view. I know you're waiting in the distance, just like you always do, just like you always do. Already pulling me in, already under my skin, and I know exactly how this ends. I let you open just to watch me bleed.